Good morning, everyone in Sydney. Good evening in US. This is Danish. Um, and today, this call is about the weekly chart analysis for major indices in the world, beginning with ES. As I had shown before, that ES is in a box. And if you can see, the box is still here. Box off, box on. And let's see what's happening. The market has been open for an hour and a half now. The data is delayed, obviously. If I go to 1 hour, the market opened here. Sorry. The market opened as per the Sydney time, 8 o'clock, right here. And I see that it is trying to push up, even though there was some sort of resistance trying to cross this line. It is trying to go back up, and hence the long wick at the bottom. Remember, we crossed the channel, so when we go back in, we would face resistance going back in. And that's what we are looking at right now, the resistance. This is the closing candle on Friday, and this is the opening candle on Monday. So this is what is happening right now. So I'm going to daily. We are trying to go back inside. I'm going to weekly. It's just hanging around outside, trying to go back inside. This, by the way, may form a bullish harami weekly candle right here. We have seen this on a daily back in June, by the way. This was the fall, boom, 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 and this was a bullish harami reversal. So I expect something same or similar happening on a weekly chart here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the candle formation. So in next 5 days, this may end up being in a bullish harami formation. Again, nothing can be said until Friday. Going to Nasdaq. Okay. Similar behavior. Oh wow, it's just breathing. It just turned into a doji right now, and it's trying to go back up inside the channel again. This is how I see it. If we go on an hourly, trying to push back inside. This is where it opened. There was a lot of selling pressure, but the bulls pushed the bears back up, and as of now, bulls are having a marginal victory. Nasdaq. You can see how it becomes a small, teeny, tiny doji while it is still breathing up and down. I'm going to Russell, small caps. Russell is healthy. Russell is stuck between two major Fibonacci levels. And if we look at the hourly chart here, this is just fine. I mean, goes up, hits resistance, faces resistance, goes down, gets pushed back up into support level. So I expect this to stay sideways within these two levels by the end of the day today, at least, or maybe for a few extended days. It'll just keep on bouncing around these two lines like it has been bouncing here. That's Russell on a daily. Let's see on a daily what's happening. Yep, it's just stuck here. Look at the dojis forming right inside this band. So Russell is a very good place. Is in a very good place. Going to Dow Jones. Oh wow! So Dow Jones, as I said in the last week, was not in a terrible shape. It was in a good place, And it did get affected by ES falling down, but it still has a long way to go down. That's one. Also, it is taking support right here, right now, literally right now, at this green channel. If you go to an hourly chart, this is where the day opened, and it is trying to push back in. I mean, see, all these major indices are behaving the similar way. They are trying to get back inside the next, uh, level above where they fell down. I'm going to weekly on Russell. Russell is trying to make ES again. You can see. Let's take a look at the Australian Stock Exchange, ASX 200 for people from Australia, going on a daily. Oh, so this is not a happy picture because up until this point, it was forming higher lows, I could say, but until this point here. But I can say here it's forming lower lows, and here it's lower highs. This is not going up anytime soon. I believe this should actually hit 57.99 before it tries to go back up. It would get worse before it gets better. Australian Securities Exchange, ASX. This is something the Australian people should be concerned about if they are investing uh, in any stocks or whatever they're investing in, ETFs or the index itself. Uh, Try not to go long here for next few days. Going to Nifty for people who invest in India. Nifty is probably in a orange zone, if I may. It is hanging, trying to go back up for the last 1 week, but it has been influenced by S&P 500 because ES fell down, so did Nifty, and it is trying to mimic the same behavior, but obviously with a lag. So you can see here, but if we look at a weekly chart, let's see. So this triangle, this particular candle tried to go back up inside. What's good here is higher lows. So probably this is the new normal, or it might go back up inside this channel. So I mean, only the time can tell. I wish I had the crystal ball. This can possibly form a new normal. We might have to readjust the course of this channel. So this is Nifty. That's about it. Thank you. We will meet again next week, same time. Until then, bye-bye. Take care.